Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm really proud to be an American. I get to exercise my rights to free speech. I get to go outside without the worry of being bombed. I get to eat all delicious food. I get to watch the best sport in the world, which is American football. And best of all, I get to goon to Rule 34, stalking anarchy. Oh, what's this? The Brits? The Limeys? Oi there, mate. The motherfuckers with disgusting ass teeth can't goon to porn without giving their information away? Nah, I'm dead, bro. The government's finna know what kind of porn British people I've been gooning to. Meanwhile, Americans get to enjoy all the free porn they want. Like, ooh, look at all the free porn we get to go to. Ooh. Like, bro, imagine you're working in the UK cybersecurity agency and you're out here checking all the information of the people that are going on these porn sites, right? Like, you'll get IDs of people that you would never expect to go on these porn sites, right? Like, one of the IDs you get is from a hentai site, is a 53-year-old British man who works as an accountant that has like a wife and 3 kids, or some 74-year-old British lady that's going on black.com. It's like, damn, lady. Like, I know your old ass husband has erectile dysfunction, but I didn't expect you to end up on black.com. That is crazy. And even though the UK government are going to identify all different kinds of people on these gooning sites, including the type of people you don't really expect to be wanking it, I gotta ask this question. If the content in question is not illegal or problematic, why the fuck should it be any of the government's business to know what kind of porn people are into? Oh, but cyber, think about the children.
Won't somebody please think of the children? Won't somebody please think of the children? Won't somebody please think of the children?
No, stop. Think of the children.
There is no way that in the big year of 2025, some of y'all still think that the government makes these types of decisions in the name of protecting the children. Yes, obviously on the surface level, this law getting passed in the UK may seem like a good thing in the name of protecting the children, but in reality, this is really all just a cover up for the government to start gaining further controls over our day-to-day lives. And as I go on later on in this video, you'll further understand why. And you know what? While we're still on the topic of protecting the children, let's briefly talk about them, shall we? Ah, yes, the children. Now I already know what some of y'all are thinking. Oh, but cyber, if you really think about it, regardless of the government's motivation to ID verify adult websites, at least the children will be protected from viewing very naughty things. I mean, yeah, I guess. Now look, I need y'all to understand something, right? Children are not that dumb. They may not be the sharpest tools in the shed, but they're certainly not dumb. I once played against an 8-year-old in a game of chess, and let's just say, I ended up looking like the fool in the end. My point is that some kids, especially the older kids, will figure out a way to circumvent these new laws, whether it's some kind of VPN. Some of them will probably just use their parents or an older relative's ID. Like, that's how niggas in my high school were able to do all kinds of sports betting. Or even worst case scenario, these kids will end up going on dark websites where pornographic material is not hidden behind an ID verification system, simply because those websites don't even have the resources to implement an ID verification system. So in an ironic twist of fate, this new policy could potentially actually end up being worse for kids, because now kids will find more unconventional and unsafe means of viewing pornographic material, and before you know it, these kids are going to be having all kinds of viruses on their devices.
I've never seen the inside of my own mouth because it scares me to death.
Now I know there's going to be that one motherfucker that states the obvious and says, oh, but kids should not be able to view pornographic content in the first place. No shit. That is why it's your job as a parent to watch what your kids are looking at on their tablets and on their phones at all times. What, you think you just hand the kid an iPad and believe they're just going to be on YouTube Kids watching Cocomelon and Bluey videos unsupervised all the time? Like, no, bro. Like, kids are fundamentally curious, so they're going to want to see what else is out there. Like, bro, when I was a kid, I had a curiosity about moving between the train cars when it was moving really fast. Like, I knew the results can end up really bad, but I still wanted to try it anyways. The parents are the people we depending on for the growth of the children. Now, the last point I want to make here in regards to the children is that there aren't too many online spaces for children anymore. Now, when I was a kid, I had shit like Neopets, Fusion Fall, TKO, Club Penguin, those Nickelodeon Super Brawl games, all the games on Cool Math Games, and who can forget the best of them all, Happy Wheels.
What the fuck is going on? Space key. Okay, space. Oh my god, that's awesome! How did I do that again?
Now, I'm pretty sure some of these websites and games are still around, like obviously Cool Math Games is still around. I believe Neopets is still around as well. However, ever since Flash shut down in 2020, it seems like kids don't really have too many options for websites for them to go to, so they just end up on the big social media sites like Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Social media, I think we all know by now, is not really great environment for kids, or really anybody really, for being honest. Which is a big reason why you're seeing record-setting numbers in depression in children. Man, bruh, these kids these days, they got it so easy, bruh. Back in my day, we used to joke about having depression, but these kids actually get depression now. Oh, so what? You got low self-esteem from doom scrolling on TikTok? Try lasting 2 seconds in a Leafy is Here roast video in 2016. That is my era. Wait a minute, you're telling me that Australia has now banned YouTube for people under 16? What? Bro, I thought this was about porn, bro. Like, bro, you cannot tell me this whole thing is really about protecting the kids. Like, bro, I get that YouTube has had some questionable stuff on their site, but bro, this is OD, bro. YouTube overall as a platform is so ubiquitous that there's a plethora of content for all kinds of different people of different age groups to watch. Now, I can understand banning kids from making like a YouTube account, as you already had to be at least 13 years old to make a YouTube account anyways, but straight up not giving kids under 13 access to YouTube at all is very dumb. Like, you do realize YouTube can be used as a tool to help kids with their homework. It can be used as a tool for them to find their hobbies and interests, and it can be used as a tool for them to brain rot to skibbity toilet. Like, what even is the big deal with kids watching YouTube content? I was watching YouTube content when I was their age. Like, when I was a little kid, when the very first thing I ever searched up on YouTube was SpongeBob Says Bad Words. And that's how I ended up in the rabbit hole of YouTube poops.
YouTube poop. Where there's smoke, they pinch back.
And guess what? I turned out perfectly fine. Now, yeah, I might be like a little crude and retarded sometimes, but I still mostly remained intact. This is why I said in the beginning of the video that I'm so proud to be an American. You European niggas are soft. Australia is not in Europe, dumbass. You European niggas are living like it's 1984. Meanwhile, we Americans are living like it's 1955. It's so bad for y'all that y'all can't even listen to Uno Miles' greatest hits on Spotify without giving your information to the government. My constitutional right to goon and watch YouTube without my information being given away is the reason why America will always be at the top. Wait a second. YouTube is going to start AI checking to see how old you are in the US? Holy shit, bro. It's 1984 everywhere. Let's have a moment of silence for all the autistic people that will falsely be labeled as children as a result of this update. At this point in the video, you may be asking yourself, Cyber, what's the big deal? The government knows I'm a gooner, so what? And to be honest, you may be right. It might not be that big of a deal. I mean, the government already spies on us when we outside. So honestly, what difference does it make when it's online, other than potentially the government using AI to monitor all our internet activities to give us information to private companies so that they can implement a credit score system, as well as the government having much more control over people on the internet? What difference does it honestly make, bro? Well, Cyber, don't you think it's weird that governments across the globe decide to do this attack on the internet simultaneously once there was more public pressure to release the Epstein files, more people being outspoken against Israel's crimes in Palestine, as well as the increasing popularity of socialism among young people? Yo, bro, what the fuck you even chatting about, bro? Number one, why do y'all still even care about the Epstein files? Epstein is dead anyways. Number two, in the grand scheme of things, is the Israel and Palestine conflict even that big of a deal? Like, Palestine isn't even bigger than the state of Connecticut. It's like getting worked up over a guy who chopped a mouse in a glue. It's like, yeah, he's an asshole for chopping the poor thing, but at the end of the day, it's just a mouse. And number three, socialism is ass. Can we all just come to terms with all of this? We don't even have control over the government anyways. All this talk about internet censorship is just something we're gonna cry about for a week, and then we're just gonna move on to the next thing for us to bitch about. I mean, there's a lot of things in this messed up world that we don't even know about. I mean, the Illuminati is probably doing devious things as we speak, and that's why we're honestly just better off living our lives in total bliss.